Morning coffee by the window, city waking up outside, people passing through the silence while the rain begins to slide. Tiny reflections on the table, clouds drifting slowly by, and your memory keeps dancing underneath the silver sky. Every little sound feels softer somehow, like the whole world stopped just for now. Coffee lights and faded skies, reflections dancing in your eyes. Every moment feels so slow in this place we used to know. Coffee lights and rainy streets, soft jazz moving with the beat, and your voice still lingers here like a song I always keep. Spinning in the corner, soft jazz floating through the air, people talking low and quiet while I pretend you're sitting there. Street lights glowing through the window, taxi headlights passing by, and somehow this sleepy cafe makes the lonely feeling light. Every little word still echoes in my mind, like the warmth you left behind. Coffee lights and faded skies, reflections dancing in your eyes. Every moment feels so slow in this place we used to know. Coffee lights and rainy streets, soft jazz moving with the beat, and your voice still lingers here like a song I always keep. Maybe love stays hidden inside between the coffee stains and pale fluorescent lights. Coffee lights and faded skies still replay inside my mind. Every corner of this place brings your memory back tonight. Sunday cinema at home, blankets, candles, being alone, old romantic black and whites, playing softly through the night. You quote every single line while your hand reaches for mine. Outside the room slowly disappears from view. Popcorn falling on the floor, we pause scenes and laugh some more. Tiny peaceful little things feel bigger than diamond rings. Sunday cinema, stay here next to me, like our own small universe, inside this TV screen. Sunday cinema, soft and warm tonight, turning begins outside the glass. Still we never think to move. Every soundtrack in the room feels connected back to you. Half asleep against my shoulder, you whisper your favorite scene. Suddenly the simple night feels beautifully complete. Maybe years from now we'll miss these tiny quiet nights like this, the kind nobody photographs but somehow always last. Sunday cinema, rolling endlessly like a peaceful little film. Live inside me. Sunday cinema, even when life changes fast, I'll replay this tiny night again and again. Lavender Station after dark. Last train leaving through the fog. Purple skies above the tracks, like a painting looking back. People fading into smoke. Coffee cups and winter coats. And there you stand beneath the light, like poetry tonight. Lavender Station, hold this moment still, like a dream that's disappearing against my will. Lavender Station, soft electric glow. Every train keeps carrying the things we cannot hold. Announcements through the silence echo in my tired head. Still your smile keeps shining brighter than the city lights instead. We talk quietly about nothing, yet it somehow means so much. Funny how a passing moment can feel almost like love. Maybe we'll forget this place as the years all disappear. But tonight this station feels like the center of the world. Lavender Station, stay inside my soul, like a lonely little melody I can't let go. Summer film camera hanging from your hand, capturing the little things nobody else understands. Saw wind through the avenue, sand beneath our feet. Every tiny photograph makes the sunlight feel complete. Summer film camera, freeze this golden light before the waves like tiny pieces of forever that never fade away. You take pictures of the clouds while I secretly take you. Funny how my favorite scenes always somehow do. Ice cream melting in the heat, old songs on the beach, tiny moments full of joy just barely out of reach. Maybe life is only this small, beautiful things gone before we notice how much happiness they bring. Some film camera, keep these memories alive. Even when the years go by, our sunlight survives. Late train heading through the city, midnight resting on the glass, tiny station lights behind me disappear into the past. Coffee warm and frozen fingers, old backpack beside the seat, and the rhythm of the railroad moves together with the beat. Rain reflections on the window, clouds drifting through the dark. Every ordinary moment still survives inside my heart. Every passing station now feels like yesterday somehow. Late train home still glows inside my soul. Every little memory never growing old. Late train home under sleepy skies, like a peaceful little vlog scene passing through my life. Soft reflections in the midnight train tonight. Earphones humming quiet playlist, people sleeping near the door, and the warmth inside the silence feels softer than before. Street lights fading near the river, morning slowly turning blue. Yet every little road I walk now still somehow leads to you. Maybe lonely rides become our favorite memories. Late train home still echoes through my heart, like the soundtrack of the nights that never fell apart. Soft piano fading away. Some camera click, warm guitar. Polaroids inside my backpack, coffee stains upon the edge. Tiny moments from the old days still survive inside my head. Morning sunlight near the station, bicycles beside the road, and the quiet little city feels lighter than before. Old playlist inside my headphones, clouds drifting silver white. Every simple little memory still feels alive tonight. Every faded photograph still breathes somehow. Polaroids in my bag still live inside my soul. Every little memory never growing old. Polaroids in my bag under cloudy skies, like a peaceful little vlog scene frozen in my life, softly drifting like the autumn breeze tonight. Convenience stores at midnight, cup noodles in the rain, and the little jokes we whispered still repeat inside my brain. Streetlights glowing by the river, taxi lights beyond the town, yet the warmth inside those moments never really faded out. Maybe memories are hidden in ordinary days. Polaroids in my bag still echo through my heart, like a tiny hidden summer that never fell apart. Warm guitar fading softly. Sunrise shining through the curtains, coffee warming up the room. Tiny plants beside the window, slowly waking into bloom. People jogging near the riverside, morning buses moving by, and the quiet little sunlight paints soft colors in the sky. Old playlist through my speakers, notebook resting by the bed. Every ordinary morning feels cinematic in my head. Every little morning light feels peaceful somehow. Sunrise coffee routine still lives inside my soul. Every little memory never growing old. Sunrise coffee routine under pastel skies, like a peaceful little vlog scene passing through my life, softly drifting like the morning breeze. Tiny cafes slowly opening, fresh bread sent across the street, and the sleepy little city moves together with the beat. Film camera beside my jacket, clouds floating silver blue. Every simple little moment still somehow reminds me of you. Maybe happiness begins with quiet mornings. Sunrise coffee routine still echoes through my heart, like the soundtrack of small days that never falls apart. Soft guitar fading away. They, but my glass. Tiny songs inside my headphones bring back pieces of the past. Streetlights glowing on the highway, people sleeping near the door, and the quiet midnight silence feels softer than before. Coffee cup beside my backpack, clouds drifting through the dark. Every lonely little moment still survives inside my heart. Every passing city light feels alive tonight. Somehow, night bus playlist still glows inside my soul. Every little memory never growing old. Night bus playlist under neon skies, like a peaceful little vlog scene passing slowly by. Soft reflections moving with the rain tonight. Convenience stores still shining, taxi lights beyond the bridge, and your sleepy little laughter still survives in every trip. Maybe music keeps our memories alive forever. Night bus playlist still echoes through my heart, like a tiny hidden movie that never fell apart. Mellow scent fading softly. Film grain dancing on the footage, old clips playing through the night. Tiny moments from the city still glow softly in the light. Coffee steam beside the monitor, rain tapping against the glass, and the quiet little memories still survive inside the past. Streetlights flicker through the curtains, clouds drifting silver gray. Every ordinary second still somehow decides to stay. Every faded little frame still breathes tonight somehow. Film grain memories still live inside my soul. Every little memory never letting go. Film grain memories under rainy skies, like a peaceful little vlog scene frozen in my life. Soft reflections moving through the screen tonight. Late night editing in silence, old playlist beside the bed, and the warmth inside those moments still repeats inside my head. Polaroids beneath the notebook, train sounds far beyond the rain, yet every little piece of yesterday still comes back again. Maybe memories become beautiful because they fade. Film grain memories still echo through my heart, like the soundtrack of my youth that never fell apart. Soft electric piano fading. Ocean Avenue Cafe, salt wind through my hair, waves dancing in the distance like music everywhere. Little postcards on the tables, seagulls in the sky, summer slowly melting into golden light. You were drawing tiny circles on the edge of your glass, and I kept wishing secretly this moment wouldn't pass. Maybe paradise exists in places small and blue, hidden somewhere by the sea, sitting next to you. Ocean Avenue Cafe, take me far away, where the sunsets last forever and hearts don't have to break. Ocean Avenue Cafe, soft summer melody, every wave keeps whispering, you belong with me. Bicycles beside the boardwalk, children running bare for free, old guitars and laughter floating through the breeze. The smell of fresh espresso mixes with the ocean air, and suddenly the whole wide world feels lighter than before. You lean against my shoulder, watching sailboats disappear, and every little second feels so peaceful here. If tomorrow changes everything and we drift apart, someday I'll still hear this ocean song calling me your way. Ocean Avenue Cafe, blue skies over me, tiny moments turning into perfect memories. Ocean Avenue Cafe, hold this summer still like a photograph of happiness time can never steal. Someday when the winter comes and cold winds fill the night, I'll remember this warm shoreline and your sunlit eyes. Ocean Avenue Cafe, stay inside my heart, even when the tides roll out, we'll never be too far. Ocean Avenue Cafe, soft waves endlessly playing our forgotten love back to me. Blueberry morning sunshine pouring through the blinds, little songs in coffee cups, peaceful state of mind, birds singing by the window, fresh air through the room, tiny moments full of color like flowers starting to bloom. You walking half asleep, hair falling everywhere, holding mugs for both of us like love is floating in the air. No alarms, no rushing hearts, just slow mornings in second feels sweeter next to you. Old records softly spinning, pancakes on the stove. Sunlight painting golden lines across the wooden floor. Outside the city's moving, cars and busy lives. But here inside this tiny place, peace somehow survives. You laugh and spill the coffee, then hide your face and grin. And suddenly this ordinary day feels like a movie scene. Maybe happiness is simple, tiny mornings filled with light. Little pieces of forever hidden in our lives. Blueberry morning, wrapped in summer air. Every little worry disappears when you're here. Blueberry morning, hold on to this day before the sunlight fades and slowly slips away. Someday, when the world gets colder and life moves way too fast, I'll remember this soft morning and wish that it could last. Blueberry morning, forever in my head, like a peaceful little song playing softly in my bed. Blueberry morning, you and I alone, turning simple moments into something beautiful.
Cold hands in December, warm coffee in your car, snow falling all around us, but somehow here we are. Streetlights shining amber on quiet winter roads, your scarf wrapped around my shoulders, protecting me from cold. Tiny clouds above us, breathing into air. Funny how the freezing weather still feels warm when you're there. Maybe love was made for nights like these, silent snowfall and gentle memories. Warm December nights, holding you so tight. Winter never felt this sweet under Christmas lights. Warm December dreams, soft and slow it seems, like the world stopped turning just for you and me. Old songs on the radio, playing quietly again. We sing every single lyric like we never learned to end. Candy cane reflections inside the shopping streets, children laughing in the distance as snow crunches beneath our feet. You take my frozen fingers, place them in your hands, and suddenly this little night feels bigger than we planned. Every snowflake falling feels like magic in disguise. Tiny pieces of forever drifting through the night. Warm December nights, holding you so tight. Every lonely winter disappears from sight. this winter, somewhere safe inside my heart. Warm December nights stay with me a while. Even when the cold winds blow, you still make me smile. Warm December dreams forever in my soul, like a fire softly glowing while the snowflakes fall. City lights and roses falling through the air. People passing by us, but I don't even care. Taxi shadows on the pavement, neon signs above the bars. Every little conversation sounds like echoes in the dark. You were smiling in slow motion, like a scene from old romance. And my guarded little heart didn't stand a chance. Maybe love begins like this, in crowded streets and midnight bliss. Tiny sparks become in flames before we even know our names. City lights and roses burning in the dark. Every little heartbeat leaves a glowing mark. City lights and roses dancing through the night. You and I together, everything feels right. Music drifting from the rooftops, summer wind against your hair. We keep walking with no destination, like forever's waiting there. Street performers play piano while the moon hangs silver blue. Funny how the whole white city suddenly feels built for two. I can hear the traffic fading every time you laugh again, turning ordinary moments into something cinematic. And the stars above the skyline feel closer than before, like the universe opened a hidden little door. City lights and roses shining through the rain. Every little memory runs inside my veins. City lights and roses, soft electric glow, holding on to moments we don't wanna let go. Maybe someday we'll remember this old avenue at night, how two lonely hearts collided under endless city lights. City lights and roses stay here in my mind. Even when the seasons change, your warmth is hard to hide. City lights and roses, one beautiful disguise for all the love I found inside your tired eyes.
Vanilla clouds above my window, moving slow. Your sweater smells like yesterday, a feeling I still know. Little records softly playing while the sunlight fills the room. Everything feels warm and weightless, like we're floating past the moon. Barefoot dancing in the kitchen, coffee brewing by the sink. Tiny moments feel eternal, more than words could ever think. Maybe heaven isn't far, maybe it's just mornings like this, wrapped inside your sleepy smile and a gentle little kiss. Vanilla clouds and sleepy eyes, soft blue skies and lullabies. Everything feels warm tonight when you're by my side. Vanilla clouds drifting slow, hearts moving with the flow. Nothing in the world feels wrong when we're singing softly along. Rain begins to tap the rooftop, still we never leave the bed. Sharing stories, sharing silence, sharing dreams inside our heads. Outside people rush for something, always chasing bigger things. But inside this tiny moment, we already have everything. You trace circles on my fingers while the afternoon turns gold. And somehow this simple feeling feels more precious than the world. Maybe love is made of this, tiny peaceful afternoons, holding on to quiet moments before they disappear too soon. Vanilla clouds and sleepy eyes, soft blue skies and lullabies. Every little second shines like stars in disguise. Vanilla clouds floating free, you look beautiful to me, like the world slowed down tonight just to let us breathe. Someday when the seasons change and these moments fade away, I'll still hear this rainy Sunday playing softly in my brain. Vanilla clouds stay a while, keep this warmth inside my life. Even if tomorrow changes, tonight feels perfectly right. Vanilla clouds and you and me, like a quiet melody, simple love and peaceful skies, forever in my mind. Raindrops falling on the rooftop, silver lights across the town. You're the only thing I'm thinking as the sky's falling down. Empty streets and blurry headlights, midnight moving soft and slow. Every puddle holds reflections of a love I used to know. Your voice echoes through the silence like a distant radio. And my lonely little apartment feels too quiet without you. Every storm reminds me how fragile hearts can be. Still I wait for your shadow somewhere in the rain with me. Slow dancing rain, wash away the pain. Hold me in this quiet moment till the sun appears again. Slow dancing rain, falling through my soul keeps whispering the memories I can't let go. Street lamps glow like faded gold on the wet and empty roads. I keep replaying conversations only lonely people know. Maybe love was just a season passing like the autumn breeze. Still your memory lingers softly like the scent of falling leaves. The thunder shakes the windows but my heart still beats your name. Funny how a single person can completely change your days. If tomorrow brings another sky, will I finally be okay? Or will every rainy evening bring a ghost back again? Slow dancing rain, wash away the pain. Hold me in this quiet moment till the sun appears again. Slow dancing rain, falling endlessly. Every tear becomes an ocean, pulling you back to me. Maybe someday I will smile when I hear our favorite song, but tonight the rain keeps telling me you were where I belong. Slow dancing rain, stay with me tonight. Wrap your silver arms around this lonely heart of mine. Slow dancing rain, sing your quiet song. Even if love disappears, the memories live on. Moonlight Cappuccino, jazz plays soft and low. Your shadow by the window moves gentle and slow. Candles flicker softly on the wooden table side. Outside all the neon lights glow like ocean tides. Your perfume in the silence mixes with the midnight air. Every little glance tonight feels dangerous and rare. Time slows down around us like the city's fallen asleep. And in this tiny cafe, your eyes are pulling me deep. Moonlight Cappuccino, stay a little more. Tonight feels like a movie I've never seen before. Moonlight Cappuccino, slow dancing in my mind like a secret melody, too beautiful to hide. Old records keep on spinning while the rain taps on the glass. Every quiet conversation feels too perfect to pass. Your fingers touch the coffee cup and slowly brush my hand. And suddenly this little night feels carefully planned. Somewhere far beyond the city, morning waits to steal this dream. But tonight the moonlight wraps us inside its silver gleam. No one else can see it, the magic in this room. How your smile turns ordinary nights into something new. Moonlight Cappuccino, stay a little more. Tonight feels like forever, like we're floating off the floor. Moonlight Cappuccino, soft whispers and blue light. Every second with you feels cinematic tonight. Maybe when the sunrise comes, we'll become strangers again. But tonight your eyes are poetry, and I don't want this to end. Moonlight Cappuccino, hold on to this scene. Two lonely hearts colliding inside a midnight dream. Moonlight Cappuccino, even when you're gone, this cafe will remember the way we shine tonight. Paper hearts can break so easy. Tiny words can leave a scar. Still I keep on writing love songs, hoping you won't drift too far. Photographs inside my pocket, letters folded in my room. Every memory still whispers like perfume that won't leave soon. Late at night I hear the silence calling out your name again, trying hard to look much stronger while I'm breaking deep within. Love can feel so delicate, like a page torn in the wind, but I still hold on to us, even knowing how this ends. Paper hearts and blurry nights, trying hard to make things right. Even if we fall apart, I'll still keep your paper heart. Paper hearts and fragile dreams, nothing's ever what it seems. Still your shadow leaves a mark on this tired little heart. Coffee stains upon the notebook, songs unfinished by the bed. Every line I wrote about you still repeats inside my head. Winter slowly fills the city, cold wind running through the dark, but your laughter still can warm me like a tiny glowing spark. People tell me time will heal it, maybe someday they'll be right, but tonight the moon reminds me how you vanished from my life. Every little melody carries pieces of your voice, and if loving you was wrong, I still would have made that choice. Paper hearts and blurry nights, trying hard to make things right. Even if we fall apart, I'll still keep your paper heart. Paper hearts and shattered skies, tears reflecting city lights. Even when the story ends, I would love you once again. Maybe we were never perfect, maybe we were meant to fade, but I'd rather feel this sadness than forget the love we made. Paper hearts still beat inside, though 1,000 tears I've cried. Every page still holds your name, nothing ever feels the same. Paper hearts and faded songs, still pretending to move on, but somewhere deep inside the dark, I'll protect your paper. Walking down the sunny side street, music dancing under my feet. Little flowers by the store make me smile a little more. Children running through the park, golden sunlight after dark. Every little thing today feels like it's going my way. Old man singing near the train, even clouds don't look like rain. People wearing tired eyes, still searching for a little light. Maybe happiness is small, tiny moments after all, hidden in the everyday, waiting quietly to stay. Oh, the world feels like today, all the clouds just fade away. Sunny side street, take me where the happy people meet. Laughing voices in the air, simple moments everywhere. Sunny side street, life has never felt this sweet. Coffee aroma fills the breeze, summer dancing through the trees. Bicycles and neon signs, perfect little city life. Someone playing old guitar near a tiny little bar. Couples passing hand in hand like a scene somebody planned. Every window shines so bright, turning ordinary into light. And for once I feel okay, like my worries slipped away. Maybe joy is something free, waiting where we choose to see. Tiny sparks in ordinary days, lighting up forgotten ways. Oh, the world feels like today, all the clouds just fade away. Sunny side street, take me where the happy people meet. Every corner sings a song, telling me where I belong. Sunny side street, life has never felt this sweet. Someday when the skies turn gray and the colors fade away, I'll remember this old street and the warmth it gave to me. Sunny side street, keep this feeling in my heart. Even when the night arrives, don't let the magic fall apart. Sunny side street, golden memories remain, like sunshine after heavy rain, calling me again. Streetlights fading softly, midnight sitting next to me. Coffee steaming, old regrets floating through the melody. People laughing far away, taxi lights and rainy haze. I pretend I'm doing fine, but your memory still remains. Empty chair across the room feels colder than before. Every song they play tonight leads me back to you once more. Every little sound tonight feels like a memory, and every passing stranger looks a little like you to me. Late night latte keeping me awake, thinking about your eyes and every word you say. Late night latte, bittersweet and warm, like your love still lingering long after you're gone. Late night latte, midnight therapy, you're still living somewhere inside these melodies. Barista wipes the counter, closing time is getting near. Still, I sit here hoping maybe you will reappear. The rain keeps tapping rhythms on the old cafe window, like the beating of of a heart that still won't let you go. I remember your soft laughter, your fingers intertwined, little moments disappearing but surviving in my mind. And the city keeps moving while I'm frozen in this place, trying hard to hide the emptiness you gave. Late night latte, keeping me awake, thinking about your eyes and every word you say. Late night latte, bittersweet and warm, like your love still lingering long after you're gone. Late night latte, dancing with my thoughts, trying to forget you, but my heart says not. Maybe love is like coffee, sweet at first then slowly cold. Still we drink the final drops, even when we know. Maybe someday I'll smile when I hear your name again, but tonight this little cafe still feels like our place. Late night latte, one last cup for two. Even if you're somewhere else, I'm still here with you. Late night latte, soft piano and rain, holding on to pieces that my heart can't erase. Late night latte, till the morning light, I'll keep singing to your memory through the quiet night. Morning light across the table, little shadows on your cup, people talking in the background, but I only hear your love. Street signs fading through the window, raindrops dancing on the glass. Every second feels so golden, wish this feeling always lasts. And the city moves so fast, but here with you the world slows down. Coffee stains and daydreams playing like a movie scene, soft smiles in the daylight, everything feels so sweet. Stay here for a little while, lost inside your quiet eyes. Coffee stains and daydreams, you and me, a perfect time. Vinyl spinning, old emotions, gentle rhythm, warm and low. Your hand resting near my shoulder, like a place my heart can go. Outside people rush like thunder, but inside we're safe and slow. Like a song the night remembers, like a fire glowing gold. And the noise all fades away whenever you say my name. Coffee stains and daydreams playing like a movie scene, soft smiles in the daylight, everything feels so sweet. Stay here for a little while, lost inside your quiet eyes. Coffee stains and daydreams, you and me, a perfect time. Maybe someday we'll look back at this tiny little cafe and remember how the world stopped for a moment in the rain. Coffee stains and daydreams floating through the melody, warm hearts in the cold breeze, right where I wanna be. Stay here for a little while, hold this feeling through the night. Coffee stains and daydreams, everything just feels alright. Raindrops dancing on the window light. Old songs playing softly through the night. Coffee stains and notebooks on the table. You smiled at me like we were stable. And the city moves so slow while your eyes still glow like a movie scene I know. I don't wanna let this moment go. We stay up talking till the morning light, lost inside the rhythm of the night. Your voice feels like a final melody, spinning slowly next to me. Street lamps painting gold across your face. Quiet laughter filling up the space. Every second tastes like sweet espresso. Time moves gently when we let go. And the world keeps passing by, but tonight feels right, like the stars above a line. In this little coffee shop of mine, we stay up talking till the morning light, lost inside the rhythm of the night. Your voice feels like a final melody, spinning slowly next to me. Maybe tomorrow fades away. Maybe we both change someday, but tonight the air feels warm enough to believe in simple love. We stay up talking till the morning light, dreaming underneath the city lights. Your heart feels like a quiet symphony, playing softly next to me. Raindrops dancing on the window light. Coffee and your smile tonight. The coffee shop is quiet now. The rain begins to fall. I trace the dusty edges of a picture on the wall. Back when we were 17, with nothing left to lose, just chasing summer sunsets in our worn out canvas shoes. Oh, my first love, like a Polaroid that's fading into gray. I still feel the ghost of your hand in mine, miles and years away. It's a bittersweet melody playing in my head tonight. Just a memory glowing softly in the dim cafe light. You had that notebook filled with dreams we never dared to speak. I remember how the color rose upon your velvet cheek. We promised we would travel far beyond the city line, but life became a river flowing, leaving us behind. Oh, my first love, like a Polaroid that's fading into gray. I still feel the ghost of your hand in mine, miles and years away. It's a bittersweet melody playing in my head tonight. Just a memory glowing softly in the dim cafe light. Do you ever wonder where the time escaped to? Do you ever look at the moon and think of me too? Maybe we were just a lesson, maybe we were gold, a story that the silence is waiting to be told. Oh, my first love, like a Polaroid that's fading into gray. I still feel the ghost of your hand in mine, miles and years away. It's a bittersweet melody playing in my head tonight. Just a memory glowing softly in the dim cafe light. Faded now, but still so clear. I wish that you were standing here, just a whisper in the rain. My first love, my sweet refrain. Between the heavy dusty shelves we hid away from view, I learned the rhythm of your heart, the shade of ice so blue. You whispered secrets in the dark beneath the reading lamp, while outside in the evening air the autumn grass grew damp. It was the library of our youth where every book was us before the world grew complicated, noisy with its fuss. I'm turning pages in my mind, searching for the lines where you and I were written in the stars and ancient signs. We shared a pair of headphones, listening to the static hum, waiting for the future, for the day that it would come. I traced the wooden table where you carved your name in ink. It's funny how the smallest things can pull me to the brink. It was the library of our youth where every book was us before the world grew complicated, noisy with its fuss. I'm turning pages in my mind, searching for the lines where you and I were written in the stars and ancient signs. Silence is the loudest sound when I am here alone, thinking of the innocence that we have outgrown. But if I close my eyes, I'm back in that quiet room, chasing away the shadows and the creeping sense of gloom. It was the library of our youth where every book was us before the world grew complicated, noisy with its fuss. I'm turning pages in my mind, searching for the lines where you and I were written in the stars and ancient signs. Can you hear it still? The echo of our will, just a story on the shelf. I keep it for myself. The platform clock is ticking, but the train is long since gone. looking for a feeling that I haven't felt since dawn. It's been a decade maybe, or a lifetime in between, since you and I were standing here, the youngest we have been. Oh, the train of first love left the station without us, leaving just the echo of a promise in the dust. I'm standing on the tracks of what we used to call a home, wondering if you're traveling or if you're still to roam. I remember how you held my bag so tightly in your grip. I remember how the winter air made all our senses slip. We said goodbye like movies do, with drama and with grace. But now I can't remember the exact lines on your face. Oh, the train of first love left the station without us, leaving just the echo of a promise and the dust. I'm standing on the tracks of what we used to call a home, wondering if you're traveling or if you're still to roam. Life is just a journey that we take in separate cars, looking through the windows at the very same old stars. I hope you found the destination that you were looking for, even if it doesn't lead you back to my front door. Oh, the train of first love left the station without us, leaving just the echo of a promise and the dust. I'm standing on the tracks of what we used to call a home, wondering if you're traveling or if you're still to roam. All aboard the memory lane, waiting for the stationary train, gone but not erased. A beautiful distant space. Static on the radio, the frequency is low. I'm driving through the city where the neon shadows grow. It's 2 a.m., the world is asleep, but I am wide awake, thinking of the little vows we promised we wouldn't break. Midnight radio, playing our favorite song again, taking me back to the start, back to way back when first love was a fire that we couldn't quite control, a melody that's etched forever deep inside my soul. You were the rhythm in my pulse, the bass line in my chest. We were just two dreamers putting life to the test. Now the music's softer and the frequency has changed, but the lyrics in my heart remain carefully arranged. Midnight radio, playing our favorite song again, taking me back to the start, back to way back when first love was a fire that we couldn't quite control, a melody that's etched forever deep inside my soul. Sometimes I turn the dial just to see if you are there, floating in the space between the silence and the air. It's foolish, I know, to search for ghosts upon the waves, but nostalgia is a hunger that a lonely heart playing our favorite song again, taking me back to the start, back to way back when first love was a fire that we couldn't quite control. Ooh, a melody that's etched forever deep inside my soul. Turn it up just for a while, remembering your tired smile. Midnight radio, let it play until the break of day. It was raining on the Tuesday when you gave it all to me. A bright yellow umbrella, a symbol of being free. We walked beneath the canopy, two kids against the storm, trying to keep our little hearts cozy, dry and warm. Under the yellow umbrella, we were a world apart. I didn't know then that you would leave a mark upon my heart. It's been so many seasons, the yellows turned to pale, but I still hold the handle of our little fairy tale. You laughed when I tripped over a puddle in the street. Your hand was steady on my arm. Your kindness was so sweet. We thought the rain would never stop. We thought it was a sign that everything in life would always align for us to shine. Under the yellow umbrella, we were a world apart. I didn't know then that you would leave a mark upon my heart. It's been so many seasons, the yellows turned to pale, but I still hold the handle of our little fairy tale. They say that first love is a storm that passes through, leaving behind the sunlight and a sky of deeper blue. But sometimes in the drizzle, I look up at the clouds and search for that bright color in the bustling, busy crowds. Under the yellow umbrella, we were a world apart. I didn't know then that you would leave a mark upon my heart. It's been so many seasons, the yellows turned to pale, but I still hold the handle of our little fairy tale. Shelter from the rain, shelter from the pain. Yellow umbrella, goodbye. Under the open sky. Two cups of latte sitting on a wooden tray. We're talking about nothing, passing the time away. I look into your eyes and see the future start to bloom, while acoustic music drifts across the crowded room. Coffee shop confessions whispered in the steam. We were living in a bubble, we were living in a dream. My first love, you were the caffeine in my veins, the only thing that kept me sane through all the growing pains. You drew a little heart upon the napkin with your pen. I wish I could go back and be that girl again. Before we knew the weight of bills, before we knew the grind, when all we had was time and space to leave the world behind. Coffee shop confessions whispered in the steam. We were living in a bubble, we were living in a dream. My first love, you were the caffeine in my veins, the only thing that kept me sane through all the growing pains. Now I come here by myself and order just the same. I trace the empty chair and try to whisper out your name. It's not a haunt, it's just a habit, a comfort I have found to keep the memory of our love from touching on the ground. Coffee shop confessions whispered in the steam. We were living in a bubble, we were living in a dream. My first love, you were the caffeine in my veins, the only thing that kept me sane through all the growing pains. One more sip for the days gone by. No need to ask the reason why. Sweet bitterness, you stay in the coffee shop today. I found the book you gave me, tucked inside a box. It smells like dried up lavender and old forgotten locks. I opened up the cover and I saw your messy script, notes in the margin where the ink had slightly dripped. Oh, the notes in the margin, the story of our youth. We were searching for the answers, we were searching for the truth. My first love, you left your mark on every page I read, and now those tiny sentences are ringing in my head. You wrote about the summer, you wrote about the sea. You wrote that you were happy when you were there with me. I never told you then, but I was scared to lose the light that you brought into my world, making everything so bright. Oh, the notes in the margin, the story of our youth. We were searching for the answers, we were searching for the truth. My first love, you left your mark on every page I read, and now those tiny sentences are ringing in my head. Life is just a novel that we're writing day by day, but some chapters are harder than the others to convey. I'm glad you were the prologue, I'm glad you were the start, before the heavy plot twist began to break my heart. Oh, the notes in the margin, the story of our youth. We were searching for the answers, we were searching for the truth. My first love, you left your mark on every page I read, and now those tiny sentences are ringing in my head. Reading between the lines, finding the old designs, marginalia of a heart, even though bicycles, two dreamers circling around the town. The wind was in our hair, the world was at our feet. Before the bitterness of life made everything less sweet. Oh, that bicycle summer when we were wild and free. Just a boy and a girl beneath a willow tree. My first love, it was simple, it was pure and it was true. I'd give anything to spend a day back then with you. You had a basket on the front, I had a bell that rang. We sang the songs that radio stations never really sang. We didn't have a map, we didn't have a plan. We were just following the path as fast as we both can. Oh, that bicycle summer when we were wild and free. Just a boy and a girl beneath a willow tree. My first love, it was simple, it was pure and it was true. I'd give anything to spend a day back then with you. Now the bikes are rusted and the wheels don't turn around, and the laughter that we shared is just a ghost upon the ground. But in the quiet moments when the breeze begins to blow, I feel the rush of freedom that we used to know. Oh, that bicycle summer when we were wild and free. Just a boy and a girl beneath a willow tree. My first love, it was simple, it was pure and it was true. I'd give anything to spend a day back then with you. Spinning wheels, turning time. You were my favorite rhyme. Bicycle summer, stay in my heart always. The streetlights flickered on, a rhythm for our pace. I looked up at the stars and then I looked upon your face. We knew the night was ending and the morning meant goodbye, but we didn't wanna break the spell or even try to cry. It was the last walk home, the longest road I've known, knowing that tomorrow I'd be walking all alone. My first love, you were the warmth against the winter chill. Even now, the memory makes my heart stand still. We talked about the future, we talked about our fears. We tried to dry the coming flood of all our future tears. I remember how you stopped and turned to look at me and said that we would always be a part of history. It was the last walk home, the longest road I've known, knowing that tomorrow I'd be walking all alone. My first love, you were the warmth against the winter chill. Even now, the memory makes my heart stand still. We reached your doorstep longest road I've known, knowing that tomorrow I'd be walking all alone. My first love, you were the warmth against the winter chill. Even now, the memory makes my heart stand still. Step by step, the path is done. Two hearts beating into one. Last walk home, goodbye. Under the starlit sky. I'm looking in the mirror and I see a different face, but behind the eyes I'm still in that familiar place. 17 and dreaming with the world inside my hand, building castles out of hope and shifting grains of sand. Echoes of 17, singing in the breeze. I'm dancing with your memory beneath the willow trees. My first love, you were the song that never had an end. Even though we're strangers now, I call you still my friend. Time has moved so fast, it's blurred the edges of the past. But some things are so precious, they are built to always last. I'm grateful for the lesson, I'm grateful for the pain. It's like the sun that follows after heavy summer rain. Echoes of 17, singing in the breeze. I'm dancing with your memory beneath the willow trees. My first love, you were the song that never had an end. Even though we're strangers now, I call you still my friend. Keep the flame alive within our heart. But here we are, grown up, with lives we've made our own. And I am glad I'm not the person that I would have known. Echoes of 17, singing in the breeze. I'm dancing with your memory beneath the willow trees. My first love, you were the song that never had an end. Even though we're strangers now, I call you still my friend. Echoes in the air, knowing that you're there. Forevermore, walking through the door. Late bus rides and earphones low, summer wind through the open road. Your reflection in the window light, still replaying in my mind tonight. Oh, cassette playing quietly, you leaned your head right next to me. Didn't know what love could mean till you smiled in cinematic scenes. Every little moment felt brand new, like the sky changed color next to you. We were Polaroid hearts, fading slow but never apart. Tiny just hides inside the melodies. Streetlights glowing after school. Cold night air, but your hand felt warm. We were young and scared to say the things our hearts were giving away. Now I walk those roads alone, reading text still saved on my phone. Funny how one simple name can still make everything feel the same. And sometimes in the quiet rain, I hear your laughter once again. We were Polaroid hearts, fading slow but never apart. Tiny memories stuck in time, living softly inside my mind. Even if the years move on, your echo stays inside my songs. First love never really leaves, it just hides inside the melodies. Maybe we were just too young to understand what we become, but every dream I chase somehow still brings me back to then and now. We were Polaroid hearts, written deep beneath the scars. Every photo, every light still turns your shadow into life. And when the city falls asleep, your memory still talks to me like a lo-fi song at 2 a.m. I keep replaying us again.
blue shadows, amber light, people talking soft and low while the storm begins to grow. Steam is rising from my cup, memories are showing up. Every little song they play pulls my restless heart your way. Outside taxis blur like stars, passing by the smoky bars. But inside this tiny room, your perfume still softly blooms. Funny how a rainy night can make all feelings feel alive. Every drop against the glass brings the ghosts of us right back. Velvet Rain Cafe, where our hearts used to stay, wrapped inside the midnight glow, too afraid to let go. Velvet Rain Cafe, every song still says your name. Even though you're far away, you still live inside this place. Barista cleaning empty chairs, jazz guitar fills the air. Clock keeps ticking toward goodbye, but I still watch the door tonight. Your old scarf around my neck carries pieces of the past, tiny fragments of your warmth that I wish could somehow last. Rain keeps dancing on the rooftop like a soft familiar tune, and this lonely little cafe feels like home without you. Maybe love was never meant to survive forever, but some nights and melodies stay inside us endlessly. Velvet Rain Cafe, one more cup before I leave, holding on to fading dreams you once left with me. Velvet Rain Cafe, if you ever pass this way, maybe we'll become a song again someday.
Golden hour by the station, summer wind in conversation, sunlight falling through your hair made the whole world disappear. Tiny notebook in my hand, writing dreams we never planned. Every page became alive the moment you arrived. People rushing home at night, but we stay beneath the light, talking like the moon and sky had all the time tonight. Maybe happiness is brief, but it still deserves belief. Tiny sparks of passing gold, worth more than we'll ever know. Golden hour diary, keeping all our memories, every laugh and every line still survives inside my mind. Golden hour diary, soft and bittersweet to read, like a song the sunset sings before it leaves. coffee stains and handwritten notes, old cafe receipts we wrote, Polaroids inside the pages, frozen little stages. You said life moves way too fast, nothing beautiful can last. Still your eyes believe somehow forever could be now. Streetlights slowly came alive as the day began to die, and somehow the dark felt warm whenever you were mine. Maybe one day, years from now, we'll become strangers somehow, but these pages still will shine like your hand once holding mine. Golden hour diary, every chapter carries me back to all the love and light we borrowed from the sky. Golden hour diary, even if the colors fade, your name remains written on every page. Silver bicycle by the sea, morning breeze surrounding me, tiny flowers in my basket. Life feels lighter suddenly, coffee shops and ocean air, sunlight dancing everywhere, people smiling as I pass, like the world forgot despair. You ride slowly next to me, talking about dreams and things, and somehow this ordinary day feels bigger than it seems. Silver bicycle, take me down the coast, where the waves and skies collide and hearts can wander most. Silver bicycle, carry me away through the little moments that make a beautiful day. Seagulls flying overhead, songs still echo in my head. Every little passing street feels alive beneath my feet. You stop near a tiny store, buy strawberries for the road, and we sit beside the harbor, watching little sailboats float. Maybe joy is simple, hidden in the breeze, tiny peaceful afternoons beneath the summer trees. Silver bicycle, stay inside my soul, like a warm forgotten postcard I never wanna fold. Silver bicycle, rolling endlessly through the quiet little places that still remember me. Raindrops dancing on the window light, old songs playing softly through the night, coffee stains and notebooks on the table. You smiled at me like we were stable, and the city moves so slow while your eyes still glow like a movie scene I know. I don't wanna let this moment go. We stay up talking till the morning light, up the space. Every second tastes like sweet espresso. Time moves gently when we let go, and the world keeps passing by, but tonight feels right, like the stars above a line in this little coffee shop of